Hey everybody, it's Jen. So, I've done a couple videos that I haven't posted to YouTube. I'm not sure why, but the first one I did had to do with the contest. I got a couple really good ideas for it, and it kind of made me think of a really good idea. I know there's a pretty strong core base of us that are all subscribed to each other, and that I notice I comment on all the time and that comment on me. And I know there's some of these out there, but I think that we should make a another channel and maybe have 7 of us and everyone do each of us do one a week. I thought of that because someone suggested that we come up with a symbol for our weight loss community, and I thought it was a neat idea, but I didn't want to I didn't want to leave anyone out because I know I don't know how to draw. So there's more people out there that don't know how to draw, but I thought it was a neat idea. So I thought maybe we could incorporate the two. So if anyone's interested in doing that, let me know. And I guess maybe we can somehow, I don't know if you guys have chat programs, or we can somehow get together and talk, all in a chat room somehow. There's got to be something like that, right? And I think that would be neat. I'm horrible at editing though, so I would need someone who knows how to edit well to definitely be part of it. And the other thing I wanted to talk about was this is a horrible video. Yesterday, I can't remember the title of her video, but I'm sure everyone watched it. It was by Divataunia, and the title was, excuse my language, "Fuck the Right to Fat Girls," or something like that. And it was a response video to someone, can't remember her name, but if you look Divataunia up, it was one of her latest videos. Susan Powders, I think, was her name. And Susan Powders was speaking about something that Howard Stern said on his talk show radio show thing. I don't know, whatever it is. And he had been calling Gabby from Precious, the girl who played Precious, he was calling her the size of a planet and the biggest fat black chick he's ever seen. And I thought it was horrible. And they were putting down Monique for telling her that she was going to have a great career and this and that. And while they made sense at one point, there isn't a lot of work for someone, anyone overweight in Hollywood. They don't have to throw it in her face, and they don't have to call her the names that they called her. I mean, why do people feel as though they have to put down other people? I know we're all guilty of it. I'm sure that I've done it before, but you know what? It was for stupid reasons. Either to get a laugh or to make myself feel better about myself. And I just think that, especially when you're in the light like that, the limelight, you shouldn't be so judgmental, because, think about all the people who have died from drug overdoses lately. It's not because they're happy people. Obviously there's something going on in their life that we don't know about, and that, the stresses of Hollywood put on them, and it's not right. people are people, and we shouldn't be so judgmental. I don't know. That video just really pissed me off. Like, I guess there's a group. I don't remember the letters of the group. Divataunia mentioned it, but it's for trying to get more rights for overweight people. Which I think is an interesting group, because, you know, there are a lot of things that were left out of, but I think that most of them are probably by mistake. Like the size of cinema seating, or, you know, the rooms on public transportation. Like, I mean, I don't think that's the first thing in their mind, you know. But I agree with the group to the sense, like, I know there's been jobs that I haven't gotten because of my weight. But then again, there was jobs that I got because I opened my mouth and I didn't sound like everyone else around me. I actually, during an interview, I think I was about 18 or 19, I had them say during the interview, "Where are you from?" Like, mid-interview. Interview was going great. And then they were like, "You have an accent. Where are you from?" And I said, "I'm from Jersey." And, like, their faces dropped. And they were like, "Oh." I had lived there for 6 or 7 years at the time, I think. Well, I guess like 5 years. But still, like, and I didn't get the job. And it didn't make any sense because I was qualified. Like, you know, they were saying they needed someone ASAP. They were excited to get me in there. And it was just, from that point on in the interview, after they found out where I was from, it was just like they completely shut down. And when I said something to someone up there that had lived there their lives, they were like, you know, people are really protective of jobs here, and they really like to give it to local people. Which, you know, whatever, but people discriminate about everything. And I'm probably going to make some enemies saying this, but it really makes me mad when people use the race card all the time, and oh, woe is me, look at what we've went through in our past. Listen, regardless of what you people have gone through in your past, like, everyone has a past, and everyone's criticized and ridiculed and looked at and made fun of in one way or another. And I think people need to stop looking at themselves saying, you know, look at what I've been through, and you know, you should treat me better because of that. I think everyone should just stop and realize what a corrupt world we live in and why it's corrupt. It's because of us. It's because of how we are as people, not a race, not a gender, but as people. It shouldn't matter how tall you are, how fat you are, how skinny you are, what color your skin is, what language you speak. Everyone should be treated equal. And this world would be a much better place when people realize that. And it's unfortunate that things can't turn around in that direction, because we would live in a much better place and be a lot happier. But I'm going to stop ranting now. That was just some stuff I wanted to get off my chest. But back to the contest thing. I'm still trying to think of, you know, things. I'm going to really try and get something together over the weekends, and hopefully let you know on Wednesday, you know, during my weekly update, what the contest will be. So more suggestions would be awesome. And please go check out Divataunia's video, and even, you know, check out the one from Howard Stern, and make a video and post your comments about it and just get the word out, okay? So yeah, that's it. I will see you guys in a couple days. Bye.